Um, my name is Baleigh. I don't even know where to begin. Some very, very unfortunate things have recently happened around an area I live in. Sorry, I'm really nervous about this. A 19-year-old mother took her life today. And before doing so, she called 911 to let them know what she was doing and that somebody needed to come get her child. I am at a loss of words. I know that this sort of stuff happens every single day, and I know it happens around the world. But I guess having it so close to me is really an eye-opener, and I felt the need to sit down and say something to maybe spread some awareness or help anyone else who's going through things right now. Little background on me. I have been dealing with depression and anxiety for several years now. I dealt with it through middle school. I've been dealing with it through high school. And, you know, along the years, I have had some times of being in a suicidal state. And it really is scary to think that this thing, somebody can so easily take their life. And I don't think they stop and think about how exactly it's gonna affect everybody else around them. I know personally when I was in those states, I was being led to believe that nobody would really miss me. And I thought that everybody else would be kind of happy. But I can't even begin to describe with how wrong I was and with how wrong anyone is when they think that nobody will care or that nobody does care. Because in the moment, it feels so real, and it feels like you're all alone and that you have no one, and that nobody understands, or maybe nobody wants to understand. And sometimes you feel like you deserve it. But if there's anything I can say to prove otherwise, I am a living proof of it does get better. And I know that's like something nobody wants to hear. I know I was told that all the time when I was in the bad states of my life. And all the time people told me it's gonna get better. You won't hurt forever. And I didn't believe it. I didn't have any faith that I could get better. And I was so wrong. And anyone out there who believes they can't get better, it's not true. You can. It's not easy. It's one of the hardest things I've done in my life. It is the hardest thing I have done in my life, where I kept living when I didn't want to. And it's heartbreaking to think that there are people out there going through all of these terrible things and they feel so alone. There's a movie out right now. I think it might be called 13 Reasons Why. It's about some girl named Hannah Baker. I have not personally seen the movie. This is just what I've gathered so far. Some girl named Hannah Baker who takes her life in high school, I think. And she leaves behind tape recordings to tell people her story, I think. As soon as I saw advertisements for this movie, I was not happy. The media is glamorizing mental disorders. To have depression or anxiety or OCD or PTSD or any of the other million other things that you could possibly have, to have that and to say that you have that is now a trend. It's trendy to people my age, to kids younger than me. I have nieces and nephews. You may have younger siblings, you may have kids. And to just sit down and think that it is becoming popular to hurt yourself, to cut yourself, to punch yourself, to burn yourself, to sit there and tell people that you have depression. That is now the new trend. And it's very insulting to the people who do suffer with these things. That's not what I'm here for today. I'm here because I want anyone out there, I don't care what age, race, sexuality, gender, anything, it doesn't matter to me. What matters is that if you need help, please get help, because it gets better. And I know you don't want to hear that, and I know you don't think it's true, but it does. Especially when you're younger, and maybe around my age or younger. Your body, you grow more, and your body adjusts, and you mature, and your hormones mature, and they're not so severe, and it does get easier. You know, I still struggle every day. I'm struggling every day with my depression and anxiety. But I'm not giving up, because I don't want you to give up, because I don't want anybody to give up, because in the long run, all this pain and all this hurt that you're going through right now, and it's overbearing, and sometimes it feels like it's just too much. Push yourself, okay? Talk to someone. If you feel that you are in a state where you might hurt yourself, put yourself around someone you trust. Get help, because life can be beautiful, and there's so many things that you haven't even lived yet, and you don't want to just throw away all those wonderful experiences that you could have because your brain is telling you that you will be this way forever. I pinky promise you, you will not be this way forever. You will not deal with the same things you're dealing with today, tomorrow, in a year from now. It gets easier, but you have to fight. Mental disorders are, I don't like using that word, having depression or anxiety or OCD, any of the above, is a fight for your life. And it's really unfortunate that some people don't win that fight. But we have to live on for them. We have to spread awareness, and we have to be there to support each other. Because this isn't anything new. Depression has been around since the beginning. It's just trendy now. So please, don't give up. If you need somebody to talk to somebody. There are hotlines, there are family members and friends, sometimes even strangers, that will listen to you. You just have to give them the chance to help, because you deserve it. You deserve to be happy and healthy. My heart goes out to the families near my hometown who are dealing with this right now, or people who have dealt with it in general all around the world. My heart goes out to everybody that is dealing with depression or suicidal thoughts or has attempted suicide. I am so sorry, and I believe in you. I know you can do it. You got to fight. Please don't give up. Don't give up on your family. Don't give up on your friends. Don't give up on yourself. In the description, I'm going to be putting some numbers and some information on all of this. The last thing I can really think of to say is you can do it, because I believe in you, and so many other people do too. My heart goes out to everybody in the world, and please spread the word. Please spread awareness. Because maybe one day, this one video that I'm making right now can somehow help someone. And that's all I want.